Havik fans, this one's for you. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty back again with that MK1, MK1 goodness, because it turns out we now have the official character origin bios from the Mortal Kombat social media website. You guys do know that late last night, the press release gave us a tad bit of information about Havik, whereas this one gives us a full-blown paragraph about everything to expect from the Cleric of Chaos. Also, we're going to be discussing some recent leaks that are courtesy of Fate Unknown, who is one of those few leakers who has been responsible and credible in leaking the entire roster for the game. Fate Unknown has a few things to say about Havik and who Havik necessarily is, an update on who exactly he is and what he becomes, because you guys, apparently the rumor for weeks now has been that initially he's supposed to be a Mortal Kombat character that slowly becomes Havik over time. Interesting stuff. We gotta talk about it. Also, Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion fans from the previous timeline. Hanzo Hasashi is alive and real and exists in this universe, I think. Again, Fate Unknown also gives us an update in regards to Hanzo, because you guys do know, people still think that Kuai Liang's Hanzo Hasashi, but he's not. So we got to talk about that as well. But of course, before we break down everything, if you guys just take 1 second and drop a like on the video from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for always coming back and showing some fucking love and support on the MK1 goodness, the hype here on the channel. Trying to give you guys all the Mortal Kombat content I can. So if you've not hit the bell button and subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. But without further ado, let us talk about the rebellious anarchist. If you watch my video from last night, it was posted at 3:30 in the morning, and I was half asleep. Was reading pixelated little text off of an email, and I said Antichrist instead of anarchist, and I swear I got roasted all morning long. Almost like when you think ASHRAH is Devora. But regardless, here is the bio for Havik in MK1. It says, rebellious anarchist, a citizen of the realm of Saito, Havik is sworn to take down its oppressive regime and free his people. Their order is prized above all else. Lawbreaking is met with strict punishment. Its citizens live in strictly regulated caste. As a member of Saito's lowest caste, Havik had neither rights nor privileges. He seethed with anger at the injustice. When he is brutally punished for a minor crime, Havik finally decides to act. He sets out to destroy Saito's regime and replace it with an anarchist utopia. Once he breaks Saito's social order, Havik will free its citizens, and together they will all live in blessed anarchy. So, boom! That is our boy Havik's bio at MK1. So he is from the Order Realm. He is a bottom dweller, not part of the 1%. The lowest caste here, and he gets mistreated according to our standards over a minor crime and says, man, fuck this shit, I'm gonna just cause some havoc. And of course, now he is trying to turn the Order Realm into Chaos Realm. Now, we mentioned in my previous video that apparently Order Realm is getting shafted, which makes me think that in this timeline, maybe Order Realm slowly becomes the Chaos Realm. And if that's the case, what does that mean for Hikaru? I don't know, but yeah, this is the bio. Honestly, not too far off from what we read last night. In case you missed it, essentially this was the excerpt sent to everybody via the press release with a bunch of new screenshots. It said all 3 characters, which each hail from different realms, are showcased in a new trailer entitled The Banished, complete with first look at gameplay and story elements. Reptile, known as Syzoth, is a reptilioid slave and shapeshifter from the fringes of Outworld with the ability to spew a powerful acid-like substance at opponents. ASHRAH is a Netherrealm demon who has abandoned her evil-ridden ideologies and now fights with an enchanted Chris dagger in her quest to find absolution. Now finally we have Havik. It says here, Havik is an anarchist. As you can see how pixelated it is. On my end, it's pixelated, but on your end, it's actually legible. Anarchist rebel from the oppressive realm of Saito, intent on taking down his world's regime while leveraging a unique limb-tearing fighting style. So again, He is from the realm of Order in this timeline. I think initially also, like in deep lore, I think Havik was also rumored to be like a Sato guardsman who goes crazy, as far as I know. That was kind of like the deep cuts. So, lorists out there, just fill me in. But yeah, that was the OG bio we got last night in the press release. Now again, because I got to keep you guys in the loop with all these leaks, so you guys do know Fate Unknown is the person who has been credible in the past when it comes to leaking the game's trailer details, etc. Fate Unknown said, does Reptile look cool? Yes. Who is Havik disguised as? No one. Will we discover what happened to Hanzo? Yes. Now this was 4 days ago. Now in regards to Havik, someone said, so does he really start out as another character like a previous leaker said, or is that not in the final version of the game? Like, does another named MK character turn into him? And to that, Fate Unknown said, yes, he does, but it is not as important to his character as people are believing, but his origin in this timeline is in fact a previously playable character. Previously playable character. I'm not saying he's probably Hataru, but he's from Saito. The deep cuts said he was a Saito guardsman gone bad. I'm not saying he's Hataru, but who else could he be? Dairu? King Jared? It can't be the miscellaneous guy coming out of the portal in the trailer that Boone teased, because again, previously playable character. Guys, there's only so many people we can choose from. Is it me? Is it Mocap? Who is it? Reddit went on to ask, is it a character that's also playable that turns into him, or someone not on the roster? And again, Fate Unknown said just someone not on this roster. So again, someone from a previous roster. From Sato. The only other person has to be Hataru. That's it. As far as I know, that's the only other person. I'm not saying, again, that Havik is Hataru, but I think Havik is Hataru. And again, if we're going to keep our tinfoil hat on, why couldn't he be Dairu? Especially if you actually read the character bio for Dairu back in Deception. It says, I was once a member of the Sidon Guard. I believed in the power of order and lived by the strict codes of my superiors. I had saved many lives during my years of service, but when I killed an assailant, I was arrested and sentenced to a life of incarceration. For all the good I had done, the event that had to come to define me was the one moment of chaos. I eventually escaped during a riot incited by the resistance. So, if you weren't convinced that Havik is Hataru, maybe you'll be convinced that he's Dairu, because literally the very bottom there says he had one moment of chaos. What if this one moment of chaos in this new timeline turns Dairu into, you guessed it, Havik? Woo! Exciting stuff, isn't it? And again, your small update on Hanzo Hasashi, OG Scorpion. Where are you? No, Hanzo's not Kuai Liang. You will learn more of Hanzo in this game. So, nothing more, nothing less. Fate Unknown has their lips sealed and not loose, not leaking anything. But again, who the hell is Havik? And what the hell is Hanzo up to? Is Hanzo Havik? I doubt it, but there you go. Now, Fate Unknown really isn't too active unless they have something to share or clarify, and they're trying to clarify the most recent leak we talked about here on the channel in regards to Shujinko. If you guys want to check that out, I'll have a card on the screen right now, but again, in due time, we'll find out who Hanzo is and where he's been. But yeah, rarely does Fate Unknown speak, and when they do, it's very sparingly, or it's to clarify information. So nothing else was really said. It's in fact a previously playable character. Whew. We'll have to see who exactly he is, but it's somebody that we probably already know. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. This is the Cleric of Chaos known as the Rebellious Anarchist. Not the Antichrist. I'm sorry. I was 3 in the morning when I said that, and I literally have an anarchy tattoo on my arm. Which is kind of funny. But, there you go. What do you guys think of everything I had to discuss today in this video in particular? Who do you think Havik is? Where do you think Hanzo is? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, please take 1 second and drop a like on it. Subscribe for more MK1, MK1 content like this on the channel. A massive shout out to all the leakers out there. Anyone trying to get to the nitty gritty and clarify this information, I appreciate you. Not trying to take credit for this stuff. I'm just simply a voice relaying the information. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. And speaking of something that someone's got to do, me and Ed Boon squashed our beef today. Ed Boon retweeted me today. So that's a dub. Ed Boon retweeted me. And probably regretted it instantly because he retweeted something that wasn't from my account, but he said it was from my account. But, Ed, if you watch this, I'm sorry. I love you, though. Anyways, till next time, I've been your host. I've been Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.